Hello everybody, Elijah here with you back to another Epic 7 video, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my guild attacks in my sleep. Now, obviously I am not sleeping right now, and you know, you can't do your guild attacks in your sleep, but what I really mean by that is just my go-to teams for a lot of these meta defenses that doesn't really require much thought. If you have the units, if you have like okay gear score, you can use these teams and you can just beat just about anything without really thinking. If you're excited for that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, first, any, and I mean literally any, Conquer Lilius defense. I don't know why people are still putting Conquer Lilius on defense because they're so easy to counter. You literally just need Bunny Dom and Arunca. This is literally all you need. And the third unit is kind of like a flex pick. It just depends on what you're dealing with and what you're going up against. But just a standard Bunny Dom build. You don't even need to be this fast, to be honest. You probably want to go slower because there are moments where I have dealt with slow Conqueror Liliuses that kind of I end up outspeeding, funny enough. And they just want an Arunca with a ton of attack so that she one-shots anybody with a barrier, basically. And since Conqueror Lilius will always put up a barrier, you're just like guaranteed to one-shot one of their units, right? I don't necessarily who's going to be the highest HP, whether that be Karina or Navy Captain Landy. Either way, we're just going to one-shot one of them. And then, you know, we have Infernal Kawazu here just in case. If she counters and salvos, it just gives Infernal Kawazu his little buff, and then he just one-shots the other unit. So whoever Arunca doesn't one-shot, Infernal Kawazu one-shots the other one. So that's my go-to. And the bottom team, we're just doing Narkwhal Cleave with Jacko and Blooming Litica. Any slow team, you can basically just get away with using Narkwhal for it because she just does so much. She could be built with really high effectiveness. She has a seal. She prevents counters. Like, it's just really the core of dealing with any slower base team. You really just want to deal with this. And then we have two big one-shotters here. The Euphine could be on what is it, Holy Sack, but even then it wouldn't really matter too much. We'll do enough damage to one-shot everybody else, so you know, it should be pretty fine. It should be. Yes, it should be fine. We'll just have to see. That second team is kind of like a testing team. This team is something that I just know will work no matter what. But we will just see.
Can you even reach me?
Boy, oh boy.
You're just a puppy.
Okay, so it's Karina, which is actually nice that she's the
Oh no, disastrous.
Only a strong
Um,
individual can rule Meldrick.
we can just see if we can kill here.
Arrogant fools.
If we can land all the burns. And we did.
Really want to fight?
Obviously that's a little RNG without his vigor buff, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, and then extinction. Now we're just done. Look at that.
Move.
And then if we don't break this barrier,
If you're scared.
we actually might not kill because of that defense buff, but oh no, we kill. We definitely kill. But yeah, Arunca, Bunny Dom. Anytime you see a C. Lilius, Arunca, Bunny Dom, that's all you need to know. Now this, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. This should work. The biggest counter to like cleave debuff teams like this is 15%. I already got 15% in. That's kind of concerning. We are going to seal
Like this.
her. Did I turn reset the... I did. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna kill her. And then we're gonna aim for a stun here. We do not get it. We almost kill, honestly. Decisions. We either kill the Euphine or we kill this and then turn back around to kill the Euphine. I guess it doesn't really matter.
If you had no
It probably is
wallet,
gonna end up mattering, but
then give
I'm
me
gonna say it doesn't matter. We don't even kill, so I think it's... Oh! Okay.
you know who I
Dual attacks, that's what we like to see. We actually could stun here.
I have no more business with you.
I'm actually surprised we didn't kill there. Was there just not enough debuffs? I guess. This should proc the extra attack onto the shoe.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, she's not on Holy Sack either. Okay. Well, that made that so much easier. But hey, nobody died. That's a win in my book. Alrighty, now we are on to the good stuff, right? We're dealing with the ML Politis Genua team. Typically speaking, whenever you're dealing with these teams, you're probably just going to use Politis and Celine in like every scenario, and you're going to have a Degen Politis, ideally, with like Abyssal Crown, just for the chance to stun. Stuns are Genua's biggest weakness, so you're really aiming to stun him. And then you're obviously going to have Celine as well. You're going to have her on the... I have her on the stun EE. You could have her on the focus the highest attack. EE, like either one of those are like fine. Just in this scenario, I mean, I guess Genua is probably the highest attack, but so could Aiden. And then we have Briar Witch here. She is just here to deal with the Aiden. And I guess that's really all she's there for. Another unit you could use there is probably like Sinful Angelica. She's tend to be used a lot just because, typically speaking, they will just focus Sinful because she'll probably have the lowest HP and she'll have her 2 turns immortality. You just have to make sure she's built faster than like these two. Mine's like, what? Let's see, mine's like 245. Ideally, you would probably want her to be even faster than that, but it should be fine given the type of like, I'm not like a top like 50 guild or something, so like I think a 245 Sinful is fine. And our bottom team is probably my favorite, most used team, is my Zio Emorana Jacko Cleave. Again, I guess my cleave teams are very premium, like they use a lot of like limited and ML units, so probably not something that could be mimic, but again, if you have these units, or if you have Zio and Jacko, you can kind of like, you know, do any kind of Zio Jacko cleave,
To the right,
especially dealing with like
to the
faster
left.
teams. It just tends to work out very well. There is some RNG with this team because we're like aiming for stuns, but for the most part, it should theoretically everything should go well. Oh, and we got our next stun.
I have no doubt in my bones. I will cut you down.
Aiden is going to go in on Briar Witch, which does not matter.
I'm with you.
What does matter actually is that Aiden is a little bit faster than everybody.
The situation
Ooh.
is critical.
Wait, let's try to go for a stun. Not get
Did I
it.
hold you up too long?
Oh no.
The
Oh no, did everything go wrong?
She's mocking me.
I guess we'll see. I think he's still dead. I'm pretty sure he's still dead. Yeah, okay. It was fine. Briar Witch Syria. I think she might be just needed for that.
Are you going to provide some entertainment?
We are going to... I don't want to touch the Bellion because she might be on counter set. So we're just gonna... I don't know, I guess we'll just hit the Lionheart.
Sinner.
I don't think she's on counter set. That is a very fast Bellion, looking at it.
I'll prove
Oh,
my love
I
to you.
just see she's
Are you
on
listening?
Lance. That's actually really good to like counter stuff like this. But she's dead now, so yeah, that's a faster Bellion. Okay, not fast enough. But yeah, this team just literally. There's just nothing that can be done. Easy. Alrighty, and now we are on to the final attack. We are going to be doing a little sinful with Ikarina and a Robbie, just because we're dealing with anti-crit. It's just nice to have a unit that could do this. I actually would do this with ML Ken for this team, but I wanted to try out Robbie just so that's like, it's more approachable, it's more easy for people to mimic if you want to mimic this team for dealing with stuff like this. We'll just have to see. I have not tested this out with Robbie yet since her buffs, but we will see if she can kind of fill in the slot of like ML Ken for those of you who don't have ML Ken. And then for our bottom team, I mean, we see Celilia's, you immediately go Bunny Dom Arunka every single time. And then the last slot will just be filler depending on what you need. And in this case, we need to be able to one-shot that Spirit Eye Celine, so we have not ML Infernal Kawazu. So, there you go. We're going to see how this goes. The top team, a little sus, but I think it should be fine.
Let this be your paradise.
It should be fine. Do I have the right EE?
I wanna
Oh, I hope I do.
creatures.
I hope I do.
It's time to
Everybody
tear
should get
them to
cleansed, right?
pieces.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Uh,
ready.
just making sure. I'm wondering. I think I'm gonna go for this.
Skills like
I'm gonna
yours,
go for this.
you never stood a chance.
Yeah, we want to get that.
You arrogant punk.
Okay.
Shall I let you dream endlessly? Come back here,
Now,
please. Don't
Okay.
go there.
So far, so good. It's working out.
now that I'm all warmed up,
Now I wonder, is A Robbie about to just, or is Robbie about to just die here? Guess we'll find out.
I got
Oh, he went in. Okay, so yeah, this is fine.
you're gone.
He goes in on the sinful, which is exactly what we want to see.
battle preparations complete. Where are you going?
Oh, and then we also get our like candle procs.
Can I go home?
Oh, we did not get
after I
enough of them
kill
though.
this one? I'll go.
Well, she's dead,
I'll win for sure.
but it's fine. There's no way he kills.
Let's
Right.
see what you can do.
Right?
Prepare
Okay.
yourselves.
We're fine.
Enormous strength.
I kind of got a little RNG there, I guess, with Sinful. Because I just didn't proc Candlestick one more time.
It's
Ideally, you get a second Candlestick proc, and then, you know, she'll be able to use her ult again. So, you might want to slow her down a little bit. Probably like 230 speed, maybe. Maybe you don't want to make her too fast. Maybe make it a little bit slower.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear.
Let's see who has the highest HP. Hopefully Aiden. Okay, it's not Aiden, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, that artifact gave Aiden a barrier, but I'm pretty sure my Arunka kills Aiden's even without
I will.
the barrier, so like it doesn't matter.
Stop me.
As long as I land like 2 burns, she's dead. Well, yeah, there we go.
is admirable.
And then so is Aiden.
He's quite strong.
Gosh, isn't this like a breath of fresh air?
Warm up.
It's also kind of why I don't make much Guild Wars content,
I'll teach
because
you a lesson.
all of my offenses are pretty much like not chaotic, not RNG nonsense. Well,
Just
oh,
trust me.
My cleave teams are a little RNG. My Jacko cleave teams are a little bit,
Guess you are worth fighting.
we're just hoping to not get 15% it, so I guess that is RNG. But outside of that, it's kind of whatever. I don't really have to think too much. Well, bam. I realized I didn't show my builds for everyone, so here's my Jacko. That we have Ravi. This is her new build. Currently trying to farm some better gear for her, so she's a little bit more tankier. So I guess she can fill in for ML Ken, but ML Ken is a little bit better if you do have him for that type of scenario. Who else did I use? Nakwal, I think I already shown. Karina, this is her build. Let's see. Arunka, you guys have already seen her. My Blooming Litica, this is what she got going on. Let's see. Is anybody else? Anybody else? Bunny Dom, I already showed her build. Inferno Kawazu, he has kind of like whatever gear. Definitely could be a lot better, but that's what I'm rocking with. Briar Witch. And I think that's everybody. And we have last but not least Sinful. But yeah, that's how I do my Guild Wars in my sleep, where I don't have to think too much. These are some common teams that a lot of people are using nowadays to kind of like make Guild Wars easier. I actually did not show you Celine. That's who I'm forgetting. Oh, there you go. Or maybe I did show you Celine. I don't know. There's Celine. And I guess I'll show Politis again, just in case. Just in case I actually didn't. No, I think I did. I don't know. I need to go back to bed. I need to go back to sleep. Anyway, that's what conclude this video. Hopefully it was a little bit helpful. But yeah, conclude this video and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace out.